It has definitely been a while since I posted an update on any of my laying birds. So obviously, if you followed me for a while, you know that I have a slight addiction to poultry, and I have a habit of impulse purchasing chicks, which I guess isn't a problem because I do own a farm. I have the ability to keep them and I have the space for them. But it just seems like I'm constantly brooding chicks or rotating them, and I will sell groups of them to people who just want started birds. The group that I'm currently moving right now are actually going to stay in my coop for the entire winter, and they should start laying in about a month. So I impulse purchased these chicks right around the time that I purchased my meat turkey poults, and they've been in this barn. I'm in the cow barn. This is also where we keep the turkeys, and I'll show you that setup in a minute. Once I am completed with finishing tagging these birds and putting them in the crates so I can move them up to the big chicken coop, I'm going to clean this, and then I'm going to clean the turkeys. So tonight is just a project full of poultry. I originally had a helper here with me, but unfortunately he has since abandoned me. Blake was here helping me because I do wing bands now, which I will show you. But I've decided that I didn't really have a good method of record keeping for my layers, and it was hard for me to track ages. So I've started wing banding every single laying bird I have. Regardless of if it's a rooster or a hen, they all get wing bands. And the reason is I want to keep better track of genetics because I do have a couple of breeding groups that I specifically select certain birds for and put into a breeding group, and then I hatch out those eggs and then they become my replacements. Anyway, this is the setup that we raise the turkeys in, and I know it's dirty. That's on the list for tonight. But these are the panels that I use. I have sets of them for the barn at school as well, but I love these panels. They are literally the most diverse pen I've ever found, and they are great because not only can you raise turkeys, you can also raise chicks. And we put lambs and goats in there. We can put rabbits in there. They're just really nice to have. Oh yeah, and I actually keep my adult flock of quail in these things up in the other barn. I just have it lined with chicken wire, and there's chicken wire over the top. Fun fact with meat turkeys, once they get to be a certain size, they don't try to get out of the pen. They literally, I think like maybe once in a blue moon, one bird will escape and will come in and find it in this alleyway. But for the most part, they stay where they belong. So I use this wing bander. I got it off of Amazon, and these bands are national wing bands, and they're very simple to use. So it does obviously pierce the skin, and it is placed in the skin of the wing, and I'll show you exactly how I do it. But I'm hoping that by using these bands, and I have different colors. So this batch right now, they're getting green bands, and I have a couple of other different colors that I think will help. I'm not writing down the individual identification number. However, for my cream leg bars and blue lace red Wyandottes going forward, I will probably do that.